No one's coming to save you. Not your coach, not your friends, not your parents, not your boss, and sure as hell, not your excuses. You want it? You better fight like hell for it. Because this world, it doesn't care about your potential. It doesn't care what you're capable of. It only respects one thing: results. You don't get what you dream about. You get what you're willing to bleed for. So stop acting like you've got time. Stop acting like life is some kind of practice round. Because it's not. This is it. Right here. Right now. Every rep. Every mile. Every painful second you want to quit. This is the moment that builds a man or breaks him. And most of you, you're waiting. You're hoping. You're hesitating. You think you got more time? You don't. You think the perfect opportunity is coming? It's not. You think talent is enough? It never is. Because the truth, you're at war. You're in a constant battle with comfort, weakness, laziness, and fear. And if you don't wake up swinging every damn day, you lose. You lose time. You lose momentum. You lose ground. And eventually, you lose yourself. You think you can take days off from greatness? You think winners train when it's convenient? Champions don't rise when they feel good. They rise when they feel broken. When it hurts. When it burns. When their lungs are screaming. Their muscles shaking. Their body begging them to stop. That's when they push harder. Because they know the truth. You don't get stronger in the comfort zone. Growth is forged in pain. Discipline is carved in discomfort. Success is born in sacrifice. Look around you. Everywhere you go, there are two types of people. Those who act like they've got forever, and those who train like they're running out of time. You've got a choice to make. Keep lying to yourself. Keep postponing your greatness. Keep coddling your excuses like they're your future. Or wake the hell up. Get brutal. Get raw. Get real. And train like everything you want depends on it. Because it does. Your future isn't promised. Your dreams don't have auto-renewal. And success? It sure as hell doesn't come on sale. You don't buy it with potential. You don't buy it with hope. You buy it with sweat, pain, and sacrifice. Here's the truth you need to tattoo into your brain. No one owes you anything. And no one's going to hand you everything. This world is filled with people who gave up right before the finish line. Don't be one of them. You don't rise by being comfortable. You rise by being dangerous to your weakness. You think you're training hard? Check your results. Check your life. Check your mindset. If the answer doesn't scream savage discipline, then you're still playing. You want to change your life? You want to rewrite your story? Then start acting like it matters. Start acting like you've only got one shot. Because you do. One life, one mission, one standard. So I'll ask you this. Are you training like your life depends on it? Or are you training like it's just another hobby? Because one of those paths leads to greatness. The other? Regret. You gotta own this. Every choice, every action, every hour. No one's gonna force you to grind. No one's gonna drag you to the gym. No one's gonna hold your hand at 5 a.m. and whisper, keep going. You either want it or you don't. You either earn it or you rot. And I need you to get this in your soul. You are not a victim. You are not weak. You are not some fragile, broken excuse machine. You're a warrior. You were built to withstand, built to endure, built to rise. But only if you show up, only if you fight, only if you train like your next breath depends on it. Because the truth, it does. If you don't take control now, you'll be controlled by fear, by comfort, by average. And that's not what you're here for. You weren't born for mediocrity. You weren't built to coast. You weren't put on this earth to be silent, safe, and sorry. You were built to conquer. But it starts with a decision. Right now, not tomorrow, not next month, not when I feel like it. Now. So here's the line. Draw in the sand. Weakness stays on that side. You step forward. You break limits. You train like your life depends on it. Because one day, it just might. You want to win? Then let's talk about what it really costs. Let's talk about pain. Because you've been told the wrong story. You've been sold a lie. That growth feels good. That success is smooth. That the climb is pretty. that the reward comes without the wound. No, real growth, it's brutal, it's messy, it's lonely, it's a war, and the battlefield is your own mind. And if you're not ready to suffer, you're not ready to win. You want to be stronger? Good. Then pick up more weight than you think you can handle, and don't put it down until your body's shaking. You want to be faster? Good. Then run past the point where your lungs are on fire, and then sprint. You want to lead? Good. Then learn to shut up, show up, and bleed when no one's clapping. Because the price of greatness is pain, unfiltered, unavoidable, unforgiving. You think champions are made on stages? They're made in the dark, when no one's watching, when there's no music, no spotlight, just agony, just repetition, just a raw decision to keep going. That's where it happens. Not when you're motivated, not when you feel good, but when you feel nothing but pain, and you move anyway. Every time you show up when it hurts, you kill a weakness inside you. Every time you push when it's heavy, you destroy a version of yourself that was holding you back. Pain is the tax you pay to level up. So stop hiding from it. Stop praying for comfort. Comfort is the enemy. It whispers sweet lies that rot your potential. It tells you to sleep in, to take a day off, to coast, to wait. But understand this. Comfort doesn't care about your future. Comfort just wants you soft, safe, and forgotten. Winners don't crave comfort. They devour pain. They know that every rep that burns, every mile that breaks them, every morning they want to quit, but don't. That's the currency of elevation. That's the sacrifice required to become someone you weren't yesterday. So ask yourself, how much are you really willing to give? Because talking is easy. Posting is easy. Hashtag and hype, easy. But showing up day after day, when it sucks, when it hurts, when nobody claps, that's rare. And rare, that's what makes legends. The grind doesn't care about your feelings. Discipline doesn't care about your pain. The mirror doesn't lie. The scoreboard doesn't lie. Your results don't lie. So stop lying to yourself. You say you want to change? Then change. You say you want more? Then bleed for it. You say you want greatness? Then act like it. Because if your training doesn't scare you, if it doesn't crush the weakness in you, you're not doing it right. Listen to me. Every set counts. Every early morning you don't hit snooze, that's a win. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, that's a win. Every time you keep going when your mind says stop, you're stacking power. And power compounds. It grows in silence. It grows in pain. It grows when no one sees you, but you still show up. You want the edge? Then you have to earn it. In blood, in sweat, in sacrifice. You want to be a beast? Then train like one. Claw, scratch, crawl, break if you have to. But never quit, because pain is not the enemy. It's the test. It's the gate between who you are and who you could be. And on the other side of pain, you know what's waiting? Peace. The peace of knowing you didn't fold. The peace of knowing you endured. The peace of knowing that no matter what the world throws at you, you're built for it. You didn't just want it. You trained for it. You sacrificed for it. You bled for it. And now you own it. So stop waiting for the pain to go away. Embrace it. Because the more it hurts, the more it's working. And the more it works, the closer you are to who you were meant to become. You want to be unstoppable? Then suffer now or suffer forever. But make no mistake, the pain's coming either way. You choose if it breaks you or builds you. You want to be elite? Then stop training your body. Start training your mind. Because everything physical starts mental. Your limits, built in your head. Your fear, lives in your head. That voice that tells you to quit. That tells you you're tired. That whispers, it's enough. That voice is a liar. And if you don't learn how to shut it down, you'll never rise. You'll never grow. You'll never become the animal you were built to be. Discipline is a feeling. It's a decision. Motivation? It's garbage fuel. It burns quick and leaves you cold. But mindset? That's nuclear. That's permanent. That's the fire you carry when everything else dies. The real killers, the real legends, they're not loud, they're not flashy, they're focused, deadly focused. And they don't rely on hype, they rely on habit. You know what separates the beast from the average? Standards. High standards. Brutal standards. Non-negotiable standards. When it's raining, they run anyway. When they're sore, they train anyway. When life hits them in the mouth, they wipe the blood and smile because they already decided. Nothing breaks them. Not weakness. Not pain. Not failure. Not betrayal. Not poverty. Not loneliness. Nothing. Because a warrior isn't built by perfect conditions. A warrior is built in the mud. A warrior is shaped in silence. Trained in chaos. Polished in suffering. And what makes them different? They don't flinch. They feel fear and move anyway. They feel pain and push anyway. They feel doubt and deliver anyway. That's mindset. That's power. You think strength is muscles? Strength is what you do when you want to give up. It's what you do when you feel like nothing's working. It's what you do when the whole world walks away. And you say, good, now it's just me. And then you train harder. Let me say this clearly. You don't need more time. You need more grit. You don't need more support. You need more obsession. You don't need a better plan. You need a better mindset. And mindset starts with one thing: ownership. No more blaming. No more pointing fingers. No more excuses. You are where you are because of you. And that's good, because if it's your fault, then it's your fix. No one's going to carry you. No one's going to remind you. No one's going to clap every time you show up. So stop waiting for validation. Stop begging for encouragement. Be your own damn storm. You think warriors care how they feel? They train when it's inconvenient. They grind when it's ugly. They execute when it's silent. Because feelings are temporary, but standards are forever. If you want to change your life, don't look for hacks. Don't wait for motivation. Rebuild your mind. Every morning, lock in. Every workout, go all in. Every failure, study it. Every setback, thank it. Because winners don't avoid the fire. They walk into it, and they come out forged. Let me ask you something. Are you consistent? Not sometimes. Not when I'm in the mood. Not after I scroll. Not when it's convenient. Are you consistent when it sucks? When life's unfair? When you're broke, tired, alone, and pissed off? Because that's the test. That's when your old self begs for mercy. And your new self laughs and keeps going. Winners train in the shadows. They bleed when no one sees. They master their minds like weapons. Every thought disciplined. Every action executed. Every excuse eliminated. That's mindset. That's warrior mode. You want to win? You better become allergic to excuses. You better develop an intolerance for mediocrity. You better start choking out laziness like it's an intruder in your house. You better turn your mind into a fortress. No doors, no windows, just war. Because every time you skip training, every time you tap out early, every time you say it's okay, you train your mind to quit. And every time you do the hard thing, the ugly thing, the inconvenient thing, you train your mind to win. That's the difference. That's the edge. Mindset over mood. Execution over emotion. Results over excuses. You've been sleeping on your potential, playing with your gifts, letting comfort kill your edge. But no more, because now you know the truth. You're the problem. You're the solution. You're the storm. And no one's coming to save you. So build the mindset that scares the quit out of you. Be so focused the world looks blurry. Be so consistent that failure can't keep up. Train your mind until you are undeniable. Then train harder. Because a real warrior never arrives. They evolve. Every day, every rep, every breath. You want it? Then be relentless. Be savage. Be ruthless. Be disciplined. And above all, train your mind like your future depends on it. Because it does. Asterisk, asterisk. This is it. The final round. The last rep. the last breath before the breakthrough. You've trained, you've bled, you've suffered in silence. Now finish the damn fight. Because most people, they don't finish. They talk big. They show up once. They post a picture, buy the gear, run the mouth. But when it gets hard, they vanish. Because finishing takes everything. And the weak, they can't give everything. You say you're different? Then prove it. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not after you rest. Not when things calm down. Right now. No one cares how far you've come. They care if you finish. And you should care if you finish. Because unfinished dreams rot inside you. They eat at you. They whisper at 2 a.m. You could have been more. And that's worse than failure. That's regret. You come too far to turn back. Too many reps. Too many tears. Too many nights staring at the ceiling asking if it's worth it. And it is. It always was. But now's the part that separates the average from the unstoppable. Because the finish line, it hides behind one more round of pain, one more push, one more choice, one more time you rise. When everything in you says stay down. You want the prize? You have to outlast pain. The fatigue? It's a mirage. The fear? It's a test. The voice in your head telling you to quit? That's the final boss. That's the last gate between you and everything you said you wanted. And the only way through is violence. Violence of discipline. Violence of effort. Violence of will. You want the edge? Then break yourself. Not once. Over and over. Break the softness. Break the doubt. Break the hesitation. Until there's nothing left but identity. And that identity is forged in fire. This is bigger than training. This is bigger than the gym. This is bigger than grind culture or hashtags or temporary goals. This is your life. This is who you are when no one's looking. When nothing makes sense. When the world feels like it's falling apart. Do you still show up? Do you still punch the clock when your soul is tired? Do you still sharpen your blade when no battle is scheduled? Do you still stand up even after the tent hit? Because that is who you really are. And let me remind you, you're not here by accident. You're not soft. You're not some half-built creature. You're a machine. You're a fighter. You're a savage in the making. And the only thing standing in your way is your old self. So bury him. Right here. Right now. Bury the excuses. Bury the fear. Bury the average. Put him in the dirt. Because the world doesn't need more almosts. It doesn't need more maybes. It needs you. The real you. The dangerous you. The unshakable, relentless, no matter what you. When your kids ask you what kind of man you were, what will you say? When your time runs out, will your legacy be comfort? Or will it be sacrifice? Will they say you tapped out? Or that you never, ever back down? You want to change your life? Then stop talking. Start executing. Train harder than you think is fair. Move faster than fear can catch you. Become so disciplined that average people call it obsession. Because you don't rise by talent. You rise by will. By crawling through the days no one sees. By lifting weights no one celebrates. By doing work that leaves no applause. That's where the crown lives. You want greatness? Then pay the damn price. Bleed for it. Sweat for it. Suffer for it. And never stop swinging. They'll call you intense. They'll call you obsessed. They'll say you're doing too much. Good. Because the minute they stop talking, you're no longer a threat. But you're not done. You're not built to stop. You're not built to break. You're built to finish. So whatever you're chasing, finish it. Bleed for it. Burn for it. Kill for it. And when you cross that line, don't look back. Because the version of you that started this, he's gone. And that's the point. So rise now. Right here. Right in the pain. Right in the doubt. Right in the fire. Rise. Not like them. Not for show. Not for likes. For legacy. Finish the fight. Train like your life depends on it. Because it always did. And now, your future's watching.